Welcome everybody. I'm Alp Emre Şahin. I'm a student from Bilkent University and this is my project for EEE419 Power Electronics course. In this project, I designed a flyback converter which converts 220 volt RMS AC to 12 volt DC. For the first part of the project, I designed first primary part and the secondary part of the transformers circuits in LT-SPICE, as you can see from this picture. And this is our input, and this is our bridge rectifier circuit. This is our rectifier capacitor, which converts the peaks, catches the peak of the AC value and converts it to DC. This is a snubber network, which is useful when the switch is off. The inductor wants to keep its current continuous, so when it is off, it continues its current from the snubber network. This is primary part, and this is secondary part, and this is our output. These capacitors decreases the ripple voltage. Now I will show you my design at the deep trace program. Then I designed the feedback circuit using optocoupler. This is our switch. And this is the same circuit with some chains during the measurement and mounting process. And after using deep trace for schematic, I converted this to PCB. As you can see, this is my PCB. This is the top layer of my PCB, and this is the bottom layer of my PCB. Now I will demonstrate you the demo of my circuit. Now I will demonstrate my flyback converter circuit. This is 220 volt AC and I will supply my circuit with this, and I hope to get 12 volts DC at the output. Now I'm opening the supply. Now I'm measuring. As you can see, it is 11.74 and it is close to 12. I will show you the drain to source voltage of my switch. And I will then measure the snubber network's voltage. Now I'm opening the supply. And this is the switch drain to source voltage waveform. I adjusted the trigger and then I'm run stopping it. And as you can see, this is the waveform and maximum voltage is 260 and this is the snubber network's voltage. Now I will show you my output ripple voltage of my circuit. First I'm opening the supply. I'm connected the oscilloscope probe to 47 ohm resistor. I'm opening. Now this is the waveform. Then in order to observe it, I'm stopping it. Now you can see the waveform of these. Now I will use cursors to measure the voltage peak to peak. You can see the cursors. It's approximately 200 millivolts output ripple in my circuit. I will demonstrate you the output power of my circuit, input power of my source, and the efficiency of my circuit. I will try again with 220 volts AC. Now for the maximum load, I use 41.2 ohms in my circuit. Now I will first look at the output voltage with my multimeter. I'm opening the AC. As you can see, my output voltage is 11.89. I'm closing. Now I will measure the output power of my circuit. As you see, I observed 11.89 volts at the output and my load is 41.2 ohms. And I will calculate it from V square over R. My output power is 3.43. And I measured my input power as 4.3 watts, and now I will calculate the efficiency. My output power is 3.43. I will divide it to 4.3 watts, and my efficiency is 79%.